Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6. Hope everybody are doing fan-freaking-tastic today. Ooh, did I open this? I did open this. Okay, I'll take the name tag. Last episode, we were working on our quad spider spawner. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful comments. Apparently, we did this right in time because Jevin has created a triple spawner and may probably sell strings, so that's good stuff. Now, I do want to start off this episode by apologizing a little bit. There's been like a week since the last episode, and it wasn't intended. I was backlogging for a trip, and then I got sick. I got like some cold coming, and I got fever, and yeah, I just couldn't sit at my computer. So, sorry for the lack of episodes. I always feel a little bit bad when that happens, but hopefully you guys are okay with it, and hopefully we can get some more episodes coming out this week. Today though, to start off this episode, I do want to try and finish a design for this, and there was one comment that I really liked saying, hey Escal, try and create a classic Minecraft design. And that can mean so much, right? That can mean so much. What I'm picturing when I'm thinking classic Minecraft is like the use of logs with stone and trying to create like the classic feeling of Minecraft. At least the classic feeling for me of Minecraft. That may be very different. Maybe mix in some bricks and make kind of a simplistic build, because the only area here that matters are these 4 blocks. So yeah, that's what I want to try and go with. I thought that a comment was very interesting. Thank you for that, for the feedback. And yeah, I think it's gonna be good. But the one main issue with designing this place is the entrance. If we come up here, ooh, why am I bumping up and down? That was weird. Yeah, the main issue is that we are underwater, and I don't really want to build an underwater thing. So I'm picturing maybe putting the entrance over here in this wall and try and use the savanna somehow. I don't really know how though. I don't really know what I'm doing, but to somehow get like a mineshaft entrance up here. And then we've already done the mine, and that's kind of the mineshaft design. So I want to try and do a little bit differentiation. Maybe add like a tower here or something. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes here. And then another thing I want to get done here in the beginning of the episode is try and light up the caves a little bit around the spider spawner. And that's not to increase the efficiency in spiders. That's just to increase the, or decrease the lag on the server. You see, if I'm going to be AFKing here, then I'm going to be spawning a bunch of mobs. Because, yeah, there are a lot of dark spaces and stuff, and I don't want that. That's going to create a lot of lag for the other hermits, and we want to try and be the good guy, you know? We want to try and be the good guy. But anyway, I think the very first thing I need to do is head to town. I need to check on if I can buy some obsidian, because I still haven't found my obsidian that I got. I need to make an ender chest for down here. Oh, and we should also check the mail office, because Cobb has said that he has paid me. Nice, 34 diamonds. Joel's Halloween store now open. Ooh. You know what though? When you've been away for a week, a lot of things changes on the Hermitcraft server. I want to take a quick look at this. Remember last episode? Oh, I'm just gonna... No one's built anything here yet. Good. Remember how we gave away the plot to XISUMA? And wow, that turned out great. Look at that. A rainbow overlooking the lands. Anyway, on to my favorite shop. Let's have a look. Please say that you have... Oh, no. TFC, you need to restock your obsidian, please. Oh, you know what we should do, though? I haven't done this yet, but I would like to make a gamble. I would like to buy an iLoot box. I've never bought one of these. So, I just throw it in there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Common. No! I don't want no common. That sucks. Tell you what though, guys, we gotta do one more here. Oh, I got a common again. Come on. What is this? Don't get burnt. Well, that was a waste of 18 diamonds. So it turns out that I don't even have enough obsidian to make an ender chest, even in my base. I have 3 pieces. I mean, this is incredible. I bought a full shulker box, or no, I bought like 8 stacks and I still have no idea where they went. Guys, you gotta help me out here. I feel lost. But anyway, I'll figure out how to get obsidian. I can probably mine some obsidian down here when I'm lighting up the caves. But this next segment of this video is going to be part of the Hermitcraft livestream day that was broadcasted yesterday. So if you did miss it and if you want to see the VOD of what I'm about to do here, then go check it out on my Twitch channel and make sure to follow it so you don't miss it next time. These Hermitcraft livestream days is something that we do like once a month or once every other week or something like that. So yeah, if you don't want to miss it, make sure that you follow me over there. Alright guys, so there aren't a whole lot of difference from before the stream day and after the stream day because we got caught up doing some other stuff. But we have done a little things here, or a little bit of things. We did come up with a very cool pattern of a build down here, and it's like I wanted it, with the dark oak, using some bricks and then using some shapes and stuff to try and get this to look good. And then a little bit of a sneaky window here so that as you kind of walk in, because this over here is going to be the entrance, you can see one of the spider spawners. Now the spiders at the moment, they can actually climb up there, but I don't know if that's, I don't know if I should worry about that. It's kind of cool that they can climb out and get through. But we also lit up a lot of caves around here, the whole place, or at least I spent a good 1 hour or so on lighting it up on stream, and 1 hour now after the stream, just mining and exploring. And I think, hopefully, most of the dark rooms are gone. Now, of course, there are going to be a few dark rooms, there always are, but hopefully I'll find them as I AFK. And the reason I think this is so important, once again, is because I don't want my fellow hermits to experience lag. I want them to be able to play in a good environment and not lag out the server from being AFK here. Now, in terms of the build and how to continue this, it's going to be a little bit tricky because I decided that the entrance is going to be over here. And we also did some work in the overground. Oh, we're going to take a look at that in a second. But before we do that, I wanted to kind of figure out this room, because it's going to be, like I said, an extremely tough thing to do. I want to cover these chests up. I want them to be accessed from, well, I don't actually know where I want them to be accessed from. But the sad thing is that only these 4 blocks, the green blocks here, are what activates all spawners at the same time. So it's very important that this is our AFK spot. Someone gave me a suggestion in the stream to make this look like a ruined throne room. And I think that is a fantastic idea. So rather than having like just a leading corridor up to this place that turns right, I want to try and make that happen. Now, we don't have a lot of space here, 2 on either side it looks like, but that may just be enough. I'm not sure. Like, the plan would then be to make this room an open room like this, and then we'd center it around this. Well, couldn't really do that because the wall has to come right here for the spider spawners. Maybe we can make like a cool window here. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So this would go away, and then we'd wrap this over and sort of have that shape. And is this center 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's okay. We can make the wall come here. Yeah, we can make the wall be too thick. That way we get an even center. And then I'll try and make some kind of throne here. The only problem again is how are we going to hide the chests in a nice looking way? I'm not at all sure about that. But yeah, I think this is the plan. And then using some dark oak for decorations. Anyway, we decided also that the entrance is to be over here, and we were about to build a wizard tower. Bad things happened though. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But the pressure, I haven't seen this in a couple of hours. Oh, the pressure just got too high, and it turned into a bumblevoid. Bumblevoid, don't I? Now, XISUMA doesn't really like bumbles, so it's not a good thing. But yeah, it's really, really weird. It's so freaky. Oh dear. But in all seriousness though, guys, I'm actually going to take this down. I know that sounds kind of weird for being me, but I want to turn this into something that fits the environment a little bit better. Some kind of ruined tower or something. that's half like falling apart, and that's gonna be the entrance of our cave, or our spawner, our throne room. But yeah, that is a weird sight. Oh, yeah, I can't look at it no more. I can't look at it no more. Alright dudes, I think I'm still a little bit ill from my sickness, because this is actually the next day. I couldn't finish, or I couldn't continue last night. I just, I lost my voice and I could barely speak. But I did do some more work though, and take a look at this. I took the tower down entirely. What the, boat, please. I took the tower down entirely, and I rebuilt it a little bit smaller. I felt like it was a little bit too big. That's what, yeah. Anyway, this is what we're chilling with right now. I've just started the work on adding some detail to it. The wise man said, "There be Bumbo here." Wise men can still see the ancient god of the Bumbo in this tower. And what I want this tower to be is like just a mysterious tower raised where nothing else is built, and we can add some lore and stuff to it later. Lately I've been watching so much Game of Thrones that I've been very like inspired by the whole lore stuff in life, or in Minecraft. And yeah, I'm not great with it, so I hope you guys will help me out. Oh yeah, that looks that makes it look even more like a face. The mouth, the stash, the eyes. I don't know why I do these things sometimes. But anyway, up at the top here, guys, we gotta raise this up, of course. So I want to, or add some height to it. And I've been thinking about this. I kind of want it to look a little bit ruined up here. I don't want it to look super symmetrical or anything. Like normally you'd add a, I don't know what it's called, like a town crown, a tower crown. You know what I mean. If you've seen any castles and stuff, you'd add a tower crown. I'd rather have something that's a little bit broken and messed up, if that's possible at all. And that's what I'm gonna try to do. I do have some slabbage as well. Yeah, something like that with the top, I think is decent. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest right now, but I do think that's good enough, to be honest. What I don't like now, though, is these straight cobblestone walls going all the way down. So I may change that up a little bit. But I'm going to keep working at this. I'm going to be so late with this video. So I'm sorry about that. Gravel is one of the best blocks in Minecraft, if not the best block in Minecraft. It's so versatile. It can be used for so many different things, including mixing up stony textures. And this is something that I didn't really believe in until only recently, but you see what that does? It really truly like crushes down some of the smoothness of this. And I don't know about you guys, but I really like when it looks a little bit more alive. Wow, I'm really proud of this one. I'm really proud of this one. This is turning out really good. I was a little bit worried there a moment ago because it was a little bit too straight and stuff, but this is exactly what I was envisioning. I did break up these windows or these eyes, and yeah, it doesn't make it look any less like a face. Oh, give me some lore for this, guys. I think the next thing I want to do here, I came up with an idea, or it just came to me right now that I think would look pretty cool here. What if we have a bridge, he says? A bridge, I say, leading out into the water and then just ending. I think that could be really cool. I'm not sure what material I would want to use for it though, but let's just go with this for now. And my picturing is that it would just be sort of doing something like that. And that would be where we land when we fly, so it would also be valuable for us. Yeah, I think that's great. I added some debris on the floor of the ocean there. Taking a leaf, as Mumble says, taking a leaf out of... Why does he say taking a leaf? It's weird. Taking a leaf out of Scar's book and, like, adding something that would make sense. This is cracked down and fallen into the water. And it doesn't have to be more than this. I think this is really cool. This looks really good. I do want a little bit more torch eye action, though. Quickly now before it turns daytime. Boop. So I want to see the effects at night. I think, you know what? Let's do this. Let's add the torches there instead. I want this to be sort of like a proper ruin, right? And it would make sense to have torches there. Yeah, I like that. That looks really, really cool. And also, it serves great as the, like I said, when we fly here, because our base is right over there. You see the pylon, and we fly over here to go to our spider farm, and yeah, we can fly straight in. That's great. Speaking about the inside, I think that's next on the agenda, and this is going to be... I mean, this episode is turning out to be, or this project is turning out to be a lot larger than I envisioned it. But it doesn't matter. I'd rather get this done because I'm really excited about having like some sort of tower here. But I think what I have to do is clear out the interior of this tower, and then we have to figure out some sort of neat design for how we want it to look inside here. And by the looks of things, I got my work cut out for me. Right? I have to cut the work out for me. Literally. I'm so stupid sometimes. So I've come across a little bit of a challenge here whilst digging the interior out. And that is, I chose to place this tower in the side of a mountain. And I chose to place it in a mountain that's larger than the tower. Right? That was the whole point. And so when digging this out, technically I should take all of this mountain part out as well, I guess. But I don't want to do that because, like I said, I built this in the side of a mountain. Because I wanted it in the side of a mountain. So I've dug out all of these things. I've done this wall, texturized it, etc, etc. These things takes a lot of time though. But yeah, it's going to be worth it. And what I think we'll do here, I think we're going to try and be Minecraft pros. And try and make something where the mountain is sort of still part of the tower. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is one face of the tower. And this may not make sense to you guys at the moment, but basically we want the tower, which is represented by these bricks, to exist underneath this, and for this thing to maybe hang above it. Does that make any sense? It sounds kind of weird. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenging thing. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. It also means that I have to shape the overhang here so that it looks natural and part of the tower. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be really tricky. Alright, with a little bit of work, I think that is actually looking really good. I really like that. I think we managed to... It may need a little bit more touching up actually as I see this. I don't like that there, and I probably want to use some cobblestone walls once again to make things hanging down. Oh my goodness, smooth stone walls, slabs and stairs. Is that going to be a thing in the new patch? I don't actually know about those ones, but that would just mean so much to builds like this. But yeah, we may want to like finish that off like that and just add a little bit more of these things. But anyway, long story short, I think that is looking really cool. And I think it also adds to the whole ruined kind of crypt tower feel. And I really like it. I really do like it. A lot of the walls can still be seen as retained by the actual mountain. So the person who built this, or the warriors that built this place, or the bambos who built this place, they built it using the mountain, which is kind of what I like. Now, for the next part of this, and this is going to be an issue. We got to get down there. Because this entire thing leads up to being part of the entrance for our spider spawner. And yeah, it's I don't really know what to do here. This is going to be a bit challenging. I've been thinking about this for a little bit. I think a better thing to do instead of digging it out, because if we dig it out, we have to come up with a design for how we want to design it. What if we dig down a spiral staircase? What if I dig a spiral staircase out and then create something else in the centerpiece? So follow me now in my thoughts. We would have something in the very centerpiece right here. This is the center of the tower, I believe. Yep, all lines up. We would have something in the center right here. And then we would have a spiral staircase going down, and maybe we gotta make sure to start this right. Maybe we'll start it over here, and then yeah, I don't even know how big to make this thing for it to be good, but it would be something like this. So you would kind of walk down around this centerpiece. Yeah, I think I like that idea the best. Walk with me down in the ancient crypt. Yeah, I'm bad at this lore stuff, but check this out, guys. Very, 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 very happy with this, and it's a super steep staircase. It's very, very steep. It feels really rugged as well. I'm working currently on the walls a little bit more. They need to get prettified or whatever. But what I envisioned for this when I started wasn't something as grand as this. Obviously, like I keep saying that I'm not gonna do a mega thing, or this is the start of the episode, and then I spend days on it. But I'm enjoying it so much, and I think it's worth taking its time. I hope you guys agree with that as well. But yeah, you come down here, and this leads all the way down to the crypt, where spiders be sacrificed for the pirate. I don't know. I try to get pirates in there somehow. But yeah, the way I did this, there's a spider spawner right here. The first spawner is right there. That's not really relevant. But you come down. I'm fixing this up as I speak. We come down here. We go this way, and then we're back into the thing. And I added these barriers here because this is going to be the wall, and you're going down sort of a pathway into this room. And then like I said earlier, or I think I said earlier, which was yesterday, we'll try and create like a throne room in here. And all of this shenanigans to have an AFK spot at our spider spawner. It's pretty ridiculous. But I really, really believe that it's going to be great. Or it's a great thing. Just going to make sure that these are still working. Yep, they are. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm very happy with this down thing. Downstairs. Crypt, whatever. And like I said, some of these walls needs a little bit more work. I've been trying to use bricks and cobblestone in our mix, where the walls would be the walls of the tower. Where the walls would be the walls of the tower. And I've been trying to use stone and possibly also some cobblestone in places where the walls are, or where they're not walls of the tower, but simply the dugout rugged surface, if that makes sense. And together, when you do things like this, I thoroughly believe that it creates an immersive feeling. And I've talked about this before. Try and get builds to come alive. Scar is so good at it. Good times with Scar. And trying to learn from the master, basically. I think we could add some cobwebs and stuff here as well to make it even more creepy. I really like the idea of this being like an ancient crypt. And we still have to create something up here. But the good news is that this is all open and can all be created something upon. Wow, that was very, very poetic. But yeah, everything up here is very, very open. The fun thing with this staircase as well is that I've never done this before, where I've dug out and sort of tried to keep it even with the walls. You can clearly see the tower walls being the similar round shape all over. And I really like that. I like doing that. I think that was a lot of fun. Gotta make sure as well when you have overlapping things like this. So this is not part of the tower. This is obviously the cave, but this is part of the tower. So it's very, very important then that follows the texture of the tower, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Like right here, I can't really tell what's the tower and what's not the tower. So if I do that, yeah, that looks a lot better. And then change this out as well. Boom. But anyway, guys, I think unfortunately we are actually out of time with that today. So we'll have to push this and make it into a dual episode where we finish the interior of the tower, where we finish this area and finish the throne room, hopefully in the next episode. Because, yeah, we're way out of time and this video will be late to you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I've just had so much fun digging this out and working with this. So I gotta go and edit this video and hopefully you guys aren't too disappointed with the fact that I said that we're starting the episode by finishing this, and then, yeah, it was a much bigger project than it needed to be, but I think it's all for the better. at the end of the day. One more thing I want to do though, I want to leave you guys with a little bit of a cliffhanger, something that we're going to be working on very soon. I got a brand new project. So to give you guys perspective, first of all, the Tower of the South, oh wow, it looks really cool from over here. Once we get rid of the beacon, of course. Yeah, you can barely make out that there's a tower there. I really like that. The Tower of the South is here, and you guys will have to give me some stuff in the comments, some lore or whatever. We have the Pylon's energetic ice crystal base or kingdom over here. We have the Ice Queen living over there, and then over this way, remember how I've complained about these this desert looking ugly, specifically this ugly mountain? Well, for my next big project, once we're finished with the crypt, I want to turn this area here into a massive sandy kingdom. Sandy kingdoms with walls stretching along the beaches, fighting the ice people that lives over here. We're gonna create like a big story out of this, and I can picture the walls spanning across and castle-y buildings or pyramids or something in the center of this. It's gonna be a mega project, and it's gonna be something we work on for a while. And by no means is this finished. This is not finished. We need to finish that crystal. But in order to get progression with this, I wanted to add a sand kingdom because I feel like it's gonna create a contrast. Gonna create a contrast between the pylons and the rest of the world, and probably give me more inspiration for how to finish this if we make it into an ice spire or whatever we make it into. But yeah, that is going to be the plan. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. So essentially, what I'm doing here is kind of like 3 mini kingdoms, I suppose, because we got the tower in the south, which isn't really a kingdom. It's just an ancient tower in the south. And then we have the pylons and then the sand kingdom. Anyway, like I said, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for the love and support in Hermitcraft. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next... Yes, I'm removing the bird poop finally, by the way. In the next episode.